Hey everybody, it's Laura from Budget RX, and I am cash stuffing today for the third week of June. I'm going to be cash stuffing $548. Now, usually I check everything and just put it in the tray, but I just had to get some money from the bank, so I just want to make sure that everything's correct, so there's no confusion for me. Perfect. What's interesting is there are 13 ones, 13 fives, 13 tens, and then 17 20s. So that makes 548. And I am starting residency tomorrow. I'm a physician, a resident physician in pathology, and this is the last phase of my training. I'm super excited, gonna start actually earning money instead of going further into debt, which is always a good thing. We are gonna start today, as we often do, stuffing our savings into the longest term savings goals. So I have 4 savings binders that are saving for things that are gonna happen within the like 4 to 5 years from now. I'm trying to save ahead of time so that I'm less likely to go into debt or having to move money when I don't want to. If I can think ahead and save for those things, then that is gonna behoove me. So the reason that I do these in these like fancy binders, it seems really extra, but it makes it easier to hang on for a longer period of time when it's something that's more creative and fancy and pretty and whatever the hell, you know? So I created this binder and this binder. This is from Budget with Ira, and this is from Iris Budgets. And you can find this one on my Etsy page. This one, I have to wait to see if I can replenish the lips because I'm out of lips, but I got them in China, and right now they cost 3 times as much. So it would make it so I can't make even $1 on this when people buy it. So yeah, so I'm hoping it comes down. Let's start with Zodiac. So this is saving for the normal fees and costs of being a doctor. They definitely find every way to pull money out of you. So $30 is what we're putting in. And we are on Gemini. And it looks like we can only put, because each star for this is worth $10. So we're going to finish out this savings challenge and then start the next one for Gemini, which is a coloring savings challenge that I got from Caro Cash. So I already did a little bit of the coloring. I really like to color, and so I do lean towards coloring savings challenges when I can. So that one is done. We got Gemini. And let's see, when is Gemini over? June 20th. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time. And that's Zodiac. Now this is for beauty treatments, mostly laser for me. I'm going to stuff today $40. And we're saving for our next $200 milestone. We need, all right, so that's for beauty. Then let's do the 10K. This is saving for a big trip when I am finally done with all of my training. And I'm hoping to do a big train trip like the Trans-Siberian Railway. We're gonna put in 40 today. And then this one is for future big tech, like a robot that does household chores for me. Somebody asked in the last video, because I talked about how I strongly believe there's going to be a big revolution in, you know, AI robot technology, and there will be robots available to the average person to be able to do things for them. And somebody asked, oh, what do you hope the robot is going to do for you? If I was going to, this is what they said. They said that they would want a robot to fold and put away their laundry, which is so great. Like, I don't mind washing and drying, but I hate the putting away part. So clothes will end up in the dryer for like days and days afterwards. Because that process is so long and arduous. And she asked me what I would want. And yeah, household chores are what I'm hoping to get out of a robot. But it's going to be expensive. It's going to be probably like the cost of buying a car. So that's what I'm saving for. and it's gonna be several years, so may as well start now. Today we're gonna put in $40. And we're gonna play a bunch of games in this binder. And the games kind of help you keep engaged, and it's like playing with money a little bit longer. So instead of like playing with your money by spending it, you're playing with your money before you put it into savings, which like brings you joy with that money, instead of feeling like, oh, you don't even get to do anything with that money, you don't get any joy out of it, you just have to put it in the savings account. Well, this way you can get some, you know, dopamine hits out of getting excited for playing a game. So we're gonna start with the scratch off, and we'll do this one next. Okay, so a rocket ship, which I wrote down would be worth 5. So we'll put 5 in this game. And then we'll do save 500, which is rolling the dice, a 12-sided die. Okay. 11, all right. Let's do this. Cool. Then infinity, which is also a dice game, but we're gonna see first, are we gonna stay where we are or move forward or backward to determine how much we put in this one? So let's do that one. We are gonna go forward. How many spots? 1 spot to 10. So we're gonna put $10 in this one. And then Wheel of Fortune, we roll 2 different die, a Cosmos die and a Planet die. All right, that one, that one. I'm gonna guess that one is this one, which is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then this one is 5, which we only have 4. So I'm gonna have to go into my mysterious envelope with where I have a few extra dollars here and there that I use for this exact purpose, because I hate IOUs. All right, there's $1, and I gotta put in my spreadsheet that I added $1. Okay, I'll put that all in the Wheel of Fortune, and then we're done with Cosmos. Okay, so now the next furthest max savings is I'm saving for a dog. I really want a dog, but I also want to make sure that I have enough money saved ahead of time for any emergency expense. And so I'm using this binder to save $3,000 for an emergency fund for the dog. We're gonna put in $50 today. And we're currently saving for the next 100. So let's see. We've got 20, 40, now 60, 80, 90, 100. So we finished this 100. And we'll start on the next 100. All right, star on our first 100. Cool. And then after that, I have this Save 250 binder. It's my rainbow binder. It's a good month for that. You can save either 250 or 500 depending on which binder you get. I do sell these on Etsy. This is something, thankfully, that doesn't require me to buy anything from China. I make it all myself. We're putting 5 in this today. So we'll just go to the next envelope. And this is saving for whatever the hell I want. Once it's done, there's no particular goal. Whatever I want to spend that money on in that moment, put it towards a savings goal. I don't know. That's what I can do with it. And then every month I play in a games binder, and I try to save $100 a month towards that. And that money just gets funneled back into sinking funds. It's just another way to play extra with my money. You hear a theme here. But for this one, there's a nice little coloring challenge that Saving with Judy does every Sunday. And this last Sunday, we colored in this gnome. I am doing blue gnomes this month, and we're saving 13. And then I'm going to save 15 in this June challenge. All right, now we get to do my favorite part, which is sinking funds. And it's pretty full because I did add some winnings for my games, and there's a lot of extra dollars in there. So I did bring some 20s to try to condense if I can. Normally I only condense once a month, but it's really like ridiculous already. So we're gonna do what we can. We will start with the emergency fund, which is gonna be $5. Usually we add 5 a week. We have 1,150 already in my high yield savings account. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 1,180. Nourish. So this is like my food budget for the month. I'm not adding anything to it. I'll just take out what I spent at the end of the month. Mint is my cell phone bill once a year. 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Go, excuse me, Go, that's my transportation budget. I put in $40 a week. So I don't own a car. For the most part, I don't need one. So I've got other forms of transportation. In fact, I just purchased some rollerblades, which, by the way, wow, I put those things on and I got this like connection with my younger teenage self that loved to rollerblade all over the neighborhood. I used to play rollerblade basketball. I loved rollerblading, and it was incredible putting those on and standing up in them. The amount of memories and good feelings and joy that came back. I am so excited to be rollerblading again. It's just so much fun. But I do have this coloring challenge on my Kofi shop, so it's a free challenge. It's in 1,000 a year or 2,000 a year. So if you save 40 a week, you'll be like saving $2,000 a year towards whatever auto or transportation. If you do 20 a week, it'll be about 1,000 a year. So go ahead and get this for free on my Kofi. Today I'm gonna color in a hubcap. I love this Cricut pen, but it does seem to be running out, which it doesn't look like it should be running out. I don't know why it's drying out, but I have loved this gel pen. If anybody can tell me about a gel pen that's like silver and gold, just like these Cricut ones, because I'm sure they're expensive to try to get off their website. I got it through their like starter pack or something, but I really, really love these. I have other silver paint pens that are not as good. So yeah, if you have recommendations, looks like it's pretty dead, but like you can see there's like silver in here. I don't understand. Okay, 40. I don't think we put the money in yet. So we now have 200, 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 65, 565. Rent insurance, we put 5 in there every month now, so now we have 15. Wellness, we are putting in 40. I've been spending in this category. I got myself a humidifier. I also got, we'll talk about it at the end of the month when I do my unstuffing, but I'm getting really focused on increasing my health again. During medical school, I really let it go. I gained weight. My brain stopped working as well. Like I really struggled. I almost had to take a leave of absence. It was so bad. After second year, I really fully sent. I would study 12, 14 hours a day, no joke, for certain blocks. And I could sustain it for like a month or so, and then I would completely crash out. By the end of second year, I would cry in the middle of class because I could feel my brain just going back to how it was after my brain injury. I was so scared. So the last year of medical school was a lot more healthy, and I started feeling like a human again, and doing creative activities, starting to lose weight, eating more healthy, and now I'm gung-ho about it. So So yeah, so I have invested in my health in several ways, and I really hope I can find a way to keep it up even in residency. Residency is also super crazy, but I will have a little bit more flexibility in my specialty than a lot of other specialties, so that's very lucky. I'm glad I didn't want to be a neurosurgeon or a surgeon or a neurologist. Those guys have it really bad, those people. When I say guys, it's like West Coast guys, okay? So that's like everybody, all genders. Okay, so 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Awesome. Yeah, we are spending. I really want to get an air filter, like air cleanser in my apartment as well. But the one I want is a little over $1,000. And I just discovered that today. So I'm going to think about it and talk to my partner and see. I might start a savings challenge or repurpose one of my other savings challenges to go towards getting an air filter. Air quality is so important. And I do have some allergies that have gotten worse with age. I now live in a state where there can be a lot of wildfires, and I just want to make sure that I'm protecting myself as much as possible, which is funny coming from someone who loves to wear perfume and has home fragrance, because those can have negative ingredients. So I'm going to be the fragrances that I like, they are very low in those, but I haven't looked into the air fragrances, the quality of those. So I need to look into that. I will probably start with purchasing an air quality monitor, so I can at least see if it is bad in here or how bad it is, because that may increase or decrease my feeling of needing an air purifier. If anybody has any suggestions or thoughts on that, I would really appreciate it. So that's wellness, guys. Super important. All right, epithelium. Let's do 40. Okay, spent in this category this month too. Okay, 150 in the bank, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 420. Actually, let's see if we can condense this. So this is 5. So that's 20. That's another 20. That's another 20. That's another 20. We'll leave it at that for now. Ooh. Okay, sanctuary. Sanctuary is going to get 10. Looks like we can chill this one out too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 20. Okay, that's 20. 20. Okay, that's 20. 20. That's 20. It's good for now. So Sanctuary has 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, and 10. That's definitely better. Okay, wardrobe is gonna get 20. And we have a $350 Nordstrom gift card. We have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 10. Tech is getting 25. We're gonna color in a seed. This is another one of my free trackers. I put $25 a week towards technology costs. Looks like I only have one more week, and then I will have, oh no, I don't think I ever colored that one in, so maybe 2 more weeks. And yeah, that will be like a year's worth of saving. Now I've spent from it, which we'll talk about at the end of the month, but yeah. Okay, so we've got 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Puppies is getting 150. No, it's not getting 150. It's supposed to have 150 after I add this 20. So let's see, 50, 70, 90, 110, and 150. Buffer, we are gonna add $5 and color in our next spot. This feeds into my emergency fund if I don't end up using it to have to go over on something, to pay for going over on something, basically. So now we have 250 in the bank plus 15, so 265. Gifts is gonna get 10. Has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 45, 145. Hobbies. Hobbies is gonna get 10. So now it has 700, 800 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 10, 20, 30, 40. Let's swap these out for 2. Travel is gonna get 30. Guess we can exchange this for a 20. So now it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Puppy is gonna get 10. So now we have 1,200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1260. Smell goods, smell goods. It's getting 10. So we have 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 72. Fine Spirits is gonna get $5. So let's see, we have 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Let's get this last 20 in here. Okay. Holiday Boost is gonna get 10. So now it has 100 in the bank, 20, 30, 40, 50, 150. And then next is our Luxury Boost, which should have the same after this. Oh no, it's different. 100, 20, 30, 40, 55. Don't know why I thought that. Football should get 5. Still a ways from football season, but okay. Okay, so that's our star notes. 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Let's condense. So this is 10. Okay, cool. And then the last category is splurge, which I'm not putting anything in there. And that's sinking funds. Why do we have another 5 here? Huh. I'm not sure why. Have to discover it. If you know why, put it in the comments. I will hopefully discover it in editing and fix it. But now let's look at what I spent this last week, what's left over. This is my Monday savings challenge, which I do off camera. Every Monday I go into my wallet and see if there's any money that I can spare and put it in the next pocket. And this is me saving for holiday season spending, like gifts and sales and stuff like that. I don't think I have any change, or I might have like 1 cent in here, I think. Yeah, I have 1 cent, but that's that. Which is a little bit of a problem since I've already used up the 1 cent here. So I'm just gonna put it in here and not track it. So I did put some money in to this one. So just wanted to show you that. And I have left over, so drink, I haven't spent anything on that, so we'll just put that aside. This is for like a monthly allowance for alcohol. It's $40. Nothing in spending. And then Be Merry, there's $10 left, which we will get to put in my leftover savings challenge. This one, so we get to put 10. All right, and now we'll get the money for week 3. That goes in my wallet, which really is just $10 for spending and $10 for Be Merry. And that's it. Oh, I didn't put this money away. Actually, in the savings thing, yeah. Okay. All right, now we're done. Thanks for hanging out. Say hey in the comments, and I will see you next Saturday for week 4 of June cash stuffing. And we have week 4, week 5, and then unstuffing. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope everyone's doing great, and I will see you next week. Bye.